Good morning to some and good afternoon to others. Welcome to Speak On It with Who You With, Kirk Dog. Want to welcome y'all to the show. If this is your first time coming to the show, please subscribe to the channel, like it, share it with your friends, family, truck drivers, whoever you know. But also, on today's show, we're going to talk about governors reopening the business. How do you feel about it? You can hit us up in the chat. We have a live chat going. We can respond back to you. Not going to be on here too long, but let's talk about the COVID-19 first of all. It's still a very serious situation. Every day we hear about people dying. We hear about the numbers going up, and it's very serious. I know up in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, at Smithfield plant, first they reported 200 and something cases, then it went up to 400, and now I want to say it's over 600. Now they have 3,700 employees at that one particular plant, and over 600 have contracted the coronavirus. That's a large amount of people in a small area. Sioux Falls, South Dakota is one of those states and city that doesn't have a stay-at-home order in place. Also, dealing with the protests this past weekend up in Michigan. They stopped traffic, protesting. I think even a couple of them had weapons on their sides, had weapons in their hands. And they feel like that's the best thing to do. I'm not going to stay on it too long, but I know of a real, Colin Kaepernick, when he protests silent just by taking a knee, they was upset at that. But they stop in traffic, have guns. He did a peaceful protest. For them, it's all about violence. Some people may say it's not violent, but if you got your weapon on you, it look like you ready for a fight, for a war, if someone don't agree with you. We have to do better. During those protests, I didn't see maybe one person wearing a mask. It could have been a couple of more. But at the same time, they wasn't social distancing or anything like that. So I just feel, hey, this is not the time to do those type of things. Woke up this morning and had an alert on my phone where the mayor of Atlanta, Keisha Bottom, actually received the text last night about 10. Quote, the text says, it says from reopen at governor at Georgia.gov. I'm sorry. Reopen at governor at Georgia.gov. The message read, the N word, just shut up and reopen Atlanta. They called her the N word in 2020. It's so easy to send messages like that. Now, while she's reading this message, I believe her daughter was looking over her shoulder. This is unnecessary. We're all not going to agree on everything. But to make it a racial issue, that's not good. I stand with the mayor of Atlanta and the mayors all over this world that don't feel like it's right to rush to open up business. That's my personal opinion. I'm in Texas. We had protests last week here also. And now our governor wants to open up business tomorrow. It's not worth it. My life is worth more than $1. Hopefully your life is too. Yeah, we can open up the business, but who's going to benefit from it? Because I'm quite sure these elected officials that are trying to open up the business, they're not going to go in there and work. They're not going to, probably won't even go to the business and support them. So that's my opinion. They can hide in their homes and with their family and keep them on lockdown. But then they making laws for us, telling us to get back to work. But the virus is no cure for it yet. Yeah, some people have been cured of it, but they don't have any particular medication that's guaranteed is going to cure you. So it's like rolling dice, playing Russian roulette. You don't know. You taking a chance. My advice to everyone, stay at home. Protect yourself, protect your family. Because you go back out here, open up these business, and what happened, we're going to have a higher number of infection going on. I know here in Texas, Tarrant County reported their highest number of infection, their third highest infection since this been going on yesterday. So why would you want to rush to open up these business and the number of cases continue to go up? They argue, they say, well, we don't have as many deaths as we had at first. True. You may not be reporting how many deaths have taken place, but as long as those numbers continue to increase of the number of new cases, that's a problem. And we don't have a, if you get the coronavirus, it's no, you can't go to the doctor and say, hey, doctor, I need a shot. I had a coronavirus, and you get cured. It's no cure like that. It's not a guarantee that you will survive. So I'm asking all my followers, my family, my friends, take this serious. Your life is worth more. To all my family, all my friends that have lost loved ones, I'm praying for you. Sorry for your loss. I see all the comments about people have lost loved ones to the coronavirus and stuff like that. My heart go out to you. As for our leaders, Greg Abbott, I just ask that you postpone it. Our county judge, Clay Jenkins, he wants to extend the stay-at-home shelter. But unfortunately, Greg Abbott can override that. I'm asking you to take our county judge advice and extend it before we open up business again. Lieutenant Dan Patrick, you made some comments a couple of weeks ago and still making some about the older people want to get back to work and everything, and they would die to save the economy and all of this. I haven't heard not one person besides you say that. I haven't heard not one person, even the protesters, I haven't heard none of them say they would die to save the economy. So please, comments like that, keep them to yourself. It's not worth it. And I'm going to ask the people all across the world, if you're in a country that allowed you to vote, please register to vote. Because regardless of who you vote for, the people that is in charge today, this is how you should make your decision if you're going to re-elect them or not. If they're willing to put your life at risk for $1 while they sit back at their home, their family safe, not losing money, if they're willing to put your life at risk and your family life at risk, think about it. Do you want them to get another term? If you're not registered to vote, definitely get registered to vote and vote. Not just the presidential election, but even the local election, because that's where it started. Vote. Get out and vote. If they're not willing to try to protect you and your family during this time, they don't need a new term. Get them out of office. I just feel they should hold up on opening up small business. I would like to hear what you think about it. As you can see at the bottom of the stream, as I stroll across, we have a live chat. We also have the email on there. You can email your concern. Follow me on social media. Speak on it with Who You With, Kirk Dog. Subscribe to the channel. Tell your friends about the channel. Now, we have some great subjects coming up. Not just about the coronavirus, because before this happened, I was making plans to do this anyway. And we have some good subjects coming up. During this time, we need to talk about mental illness. We've had 3 major shootings in the last week. One here in Dallas where a guy hijacked the bus. Shot 2 police officers. It wasn't life-threatening, so praying for a speedy recovery for them. He was already wanted for questioning of a murder of his girlfriend in San Antonio. Then down in San Marcos, south of Dallas, near Austin, another police shooting where a guy went on a rampage. I want to say he actually killed the officer. My prayers go out to that family. Canada. Guy dressed as a police officer going around shooting folks randomly. And now they're saying they don't know exactly how many victims it is. Because apparently he went other places to other homes dressed as a police officer and shot people. All of these stories of mental illness. We have to do better. We're going to have shows coming on in the future where we're going to have counselors come on, and we're going to talk about mental illness. Not only mental illness, but also child abuse. The rate of child abuse have gone up since this coronavirus have hit. If you hear something, say something. If you hear your neighbor sound like they fighting, step up. Call the police. You may be saving a life. Not only child abuse, but spousal abuse. My wife and I, we enjoying this time because when it wasn't coronavirus, we didn't spend as much time together. But now we spend our quality time together. But we also have our separate time. She may watch her shows that she record that she like, and I do my thing. She may read a book. I may read a book. But we spend quality time together, and we also spend our own separate time together. This is the time to reconnect with your loved one, your spouse, your kids. Find some things to do. When I get off here, I think I'm going to go beat her in Miss Pac-Man again. After I do that, beat her in Monopoly again. I'll let her win at least one game. I might let them win them all this time, just to keep her happy. But this is the time to love on each other. Rekindle that fire that you had when you first met. When you said I do. Spend that quality time together. Spend it with the kids. Like I said, I'm not going to hold you long. But I do want you to subscribe to the channel. Let other people know. Oh, another one we're going to talk about. Oof. This might hit home for some folks. But we're going to talk about sexuality. Yeah. Sexuality. Hey, no judgments here. We want you to interact with us. Talk to us. Speak on it. Tell me how you feel, because this platform was made to give you that opportunity to talk about whatever is on your mind. And it won't be no judgment. You can definitely reach out to me on all social media. Speak on it with Who You With Kirk Dog. Facebook, YouTube, follow the channel, like it, like the pages. I appreciate you for tuning in today. Like I said, I'm not going to hold you long, but it's going to be real quick. We will do some more shows coming up soon. Talk to you soon. I love you. Be safe. Peace.